Okay guys, so welcome back to the channel, and so today I'm basically, so we don't have much content. I haven't really been able to make much content or anything, because first of all, it's like really cold outside, and it's like for instance right now it's like, well, it's 32 degrees, which isn't that cold, but it's been like 20 degrees and like 10 degrees at night, teens at night. Hasn't below freezing yet, and it's just been cold. And that's the noise you guys are hearing right now. So yeah, the cats are eating. And so anyways, it's been really cold at night, so I've been able to work on the Opel GT. The MX100 obviously it's a dirt bike, so I haven't really been able to work on that. And that's also because we have the VR4 in the garage and the van. So now the dirt bikes have to go over here. Hi Frida. The RM125 has to go right here, and MX100 has to go over there. So that's fun. And so anyways, so my snowmobile hasn't snowed, basically. It snowed like maybe an inch so far this whole winter. And so that's pretty fun. And yeah, so I basically have no content ideas, and our views have been going drastically down, and we haven't been getting many subscribers lately and stuff, so that's always fun. And so anyways, I decided to make a video about our Yz490s and our cr480s that we had. As you guys have been with the channel for a long time, when was that been? Yeah, the very first video was actually about one of our cr480s that we had. And so that was like about 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, 2 years ago. It would have been this past October, this 2 year anniversary for the bikes. But then I think sometime in January is like when our video first came out. Here, I'm gonna let the cat outside. We'll just come outside. But that was our first video. Our first video came out on January, because that was whenever we got the 480 started up. So anyways, so I decided to tell you the whole story about them and how we got them and where they went, because obviously some of you guys are probably wondering where did they go. But anyway, so we got them from this guy named George, and we got two Yz490s. One was a 1983, the other one was a 1984. And then we got two cr480s. One was a parts bike. It was, like, it didn't have a gas tank. Didn't have a seat. Not many plastics. Probably like the forks, the engine, swing arm, stuff like that, frame. And my dad eventually parted that out. Made some pretty good money off that. And then he also had another 480. Oh, no, that was the 83. The parts bike was 1983. And he got another 480. That was 1983. And that one was pretty nice bike. Okay, cat just went into the hole. That's weird. But anyways, it was a pretty nice bike, except it had lots of compression. But it was left kick, which my dad didn't like, because his left leg isn't that strong. And then it did have a compression release, but that was all broken, so we just took that out because it was all jammed up and didn't work right. But it wouldn't run right. It would just bog. It ran pretty good if you got it running pretty good, but it just wasn't like the Yz490s. Something was wrong with it. Something was the ignition. We don't know what it was. Something was wrong with it. My dad didn't really want to mess with it, so yeah. So anyways, we got those four bikes, and then we also got the MX100, as most of you guys know. I've been following the channel recently. 1974 Yamaha MX100. I bought that off my dad. I sold my 2000 TTR 125. Bought that thing. Isn't much of an increase. Engine-wise, increase suspension, about the same. But I got it pretty cheap off my dad. He paid not much for it. But, so anyways, so yeah, so I've been working on that, put a new top end on it. Look at those videos. And my dad did a wheelie time video on it. Look at that video too. You guys will like that. And, but, so, yeah, so anyways, back to the dirt bikes. Let's see here. So, my dad got them in October. So I remember that because the whole garage was full of dirt bikes. And the garage door was open, and we walked home from school one day. We were on the school bus, we were walking home one day, and we live in a neighborhood, like a horseshoe neighborhood, and anyways, we're walking home, and I'm like, what's in the garage? I'm like, why is the garage door open and stuff? And it was still warm days, like 60 degrees out for October, which is about normal. And I walked up close, and my dad was recording all this. I don't know where that video went, but he was recording. I might be able to find that video.
4, 5. Where did you get all these from? Jeez! Holy crap! Dad, where did you get all these from?
Where did you get all these?
George Linsky's collection.
How much did you buy them for?
A little bit.
Oh, it's 100? Wow!
I don't.
Wow!
You like that one?
What?
You like that one?
Yeah.
No, that's the worst one.
Wow. How old are they?
70s, and most of them are 83, 84.
Why did you buy them?
Oh gosh, is that a video?
So, I might be able to find that video. I don't really know if I can or not. But, yeah, I might be able to find it. But anyway, so, yeah, I went for, I saw all the bikes, you know. But I really saw the MX100, because I didn't have my TTR yet. I was riding a Chinese 90cc dirt bike, which we have 2 of those. And I was riding the beater one that I destroyed. And it has leaking forks, and the clutch is almost out again, since we put a new clutch in it. And so that's fun. But anyways, I was riding that little thing, and I wanted a bigger bike. And MX100, I'm like, oh, because I really wanted a clutch. My dream bike was a KLX 110L. Because it had a clutch, like it was a pretty nice bike. That's my dream bike. So anyways, this thing was like, oh, nice, it has a clutch. And so I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And so that was pretty awesome. Got all the bikes. My dad started parting out that winter. Parting out the cr480 parts bike. Started parting that out. And then the van had to sit outside for the winter. So it was the first time the van sat outside for like 10 years probably. Yeah, the garage was just full of dirt bikes. And he got a bunch of parts too from the guy. Like, he got forks, he got plastics, tons of seats, like up there, pipes and stuff. He got all kinds of junk. And, but anyways, we started parting out that winter. And come to January, well, I don't know how exactly. Anyways, in January, my dad got the cr480 going, the good one. He got the cr480 going. There's a YouTube video of that. Check that out on our channel. It's our first video. Yeah, first YouTube video. And there's also a video of my dad getting excited about it, almost trying to fire in the garage, just kicking it over, because it was cold outside then. And, so when that happened, that was like January. And then, okay, the cat's being weird. But anyways, and then the Yz490, let's see, which one would that be? Yeah, it was the 1984. Yeah, 1984 one. That was nicer with like a, okay, you went outside. Okay, I know you went outside, Pepper. But anyways, 1984 one. Okay, you're going outside. 1984 one had a black seat, better stickers and decals and stuff on the tank and whatnot. And it was a nicer bike than the 83 Yz490. But it had a pipe on it. Oh, so did the cr480. cr480 had a pipe, like a DG pipe. I forget what kind of pipe the Yz490 had, the 83. Shoot. Had some kind of pipe on it. It had fancy clutch, like lever and cable, I think. Oh yeah, fun stuff. And the guy George, he raced all these. He vintage raced all these bikes like 10 years ago, or be like 12. Yeah, it'd be like 12 years ago now. But yeah. So anyways, he vintage raced all these bikes, and he had a bunch of Mako dirt bikes and stuff. And he has a few dirt bikes left, I think. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, he vintage raced all these bikes. And I think he passed away though, so that's kind of sad. But so yeah, so the 1984 Yz490, we got that thing running February, I think. There's a wheelie time video of that. My dad riding it around the neighborhood, popping wheelies on it. That's a pretty cool video. Check that out if you guys haven't checked that out yet. And then that's pretty awesome. And that bike was insane fast. My dad said that bike was insane. That bike was crazy. That bike was really fast. Way faster than the cr480. Had a lot more power. Boss cr480 didn't run right, so. And then the last, well, not last one, but the The other story is of the 83 YZ490. That one had a red seat. Seat was a little bit worse condition than the other one. Don't know. Yeah, that one had a pipe on it too, I think. I think that's the one with the gold rims. One of them had really cool rims on it. I forget which one though. Shoot. But anyways, one of them had really cool rims, one of the YZ490s. But the 83 had a leaking carburetor. My dad had to solder up the float because it had a hole in the float, which is kind of odd, but yeah, it's filling up with gas. And so my dad finally got that thing running after it took who knows how long. And we have a video of riding that in the field, and that's our most popular YouTube video with 60,000 views. It hasn't got like any views in like the past like month. For some reason, it just skyrocketed. It's a cool video. You have to check that out. It's a wheelie time in the field. 1983 CR or YZ490 first start and stuff. That's a cool video. That's pretty awesome. My dad's doing some nice wheelies in the field and stuff. You guys will like that video. And that's pretty fun. And that my dad realized that bike had less power than the 84 YZ490. That's kind of weird. The YD4 was just insane to ride. That bike, he could actually handle it and stuff. But, and then the MX100, I think it was that spring, we got that thing running then, I think. And it did not run. It had no compression. Transmission wouldn't shift right, which he later figured out was the spring not being right. The spring from the transmission wasn't right. It was put on the wrong way. The kill switch was some weird, like, tether one. That thing just made the bike just randomly cut off multiple times. What else was wrong with it? There's like a million things wrong with it. But anyways, we cut off the kill switch, fixed the transmission, got it running just fine, put new top end on it, runs even better now. So yeah, and then I put a new kill switch on it the other day, and so yeah, it runs fine now. But anyways, we kept that bike. And so anyways, my dad listed the YZ490s and the cr480, those three, the parts bike he's been parting out, and he listed those for sale. Oh man, was it that summer? I think he started listing for sale. Yeah, maybe it was in that spring. But anyways, he got them for sale. I think a year passed. Maybe, I don't know if I'm right about this. And then I forget which one sold first. One sold to some guy in Ohio. I think that was a 1984. Yeah, that was a 1984 YZ490. That one sold to some guy in Ohio. And something happened, and this guy was going to totally redo it. Even though it's a nice bike. I mean, it was a perfect bike. It ran perfect. I mean, it brakes worked. Everything worked on it. But he wanted to do disc brake conversion to the front, I think. His mechanic tore it all down and figured out transmission was bad, which we don't know about that, if that's true. I think. Don't count me if this... I don't know if I'm right or not. But anyway, so somehow the transmission was ruined, so that bike, I don't know if it got parted out or not. I don't know, the owner kept in touch with my dad. But anyways, that bike, I don't know if it's still a bike anymore or not. That was a good bike, though, before. But, don't count me if I'm right about this. I might not be wrong. I don't really know what happened, honestly. And then the 1983 YZ490, that one sold second. That sold to some guy in, I think it was New Jersey. Yeah, I think New Jersey, some guy, the shipping, I wasn't here when it happened, I was at school, but the shipping guy came, picked it up and stuff. It was pretty crazy. And the guy took it apart to do like a full rebuild, like restore it, you know. And figured out the engine, not the bottom end, the top end, was from a Yz465. That's why it had less power. And that's why my dad could hold it better and stuff. That one was a Yz465, so the guy was kind of disappointed about that, but he located the Yz490, I think, jug and stuff for him, piston. But, so that was kind of interesting, which we didn't know about. That was totally, my dad was really surprised. And the cr480, that one finally sold, I think, the next year. Yeah, it sold a year ago. Some guy, came, looked at it. My dad tried to get it started. I think my dad kicked it like 50 times, which is a lot because it's like super high compression, and also it's a left foot, and my dad kicked it like 50 times, and I can't remember. He either forgot to turn the gas on, or the spark plug got fouled out. I can't remember which one it was, or he forgot to turn the choke. No, I don't think it was choke. Because either the spark plug got fouled out, or I forgot to turn the gas on. It was pretty interesting. And then, of course, it started right up whenever he did whatever he needed to do. And then the guy bought it right on the spot whenever it fired up. And so that's pretty cool. And then, so yeah, so we still have parts off the cr480, parts bike, we still have like the frame. Cases, mate? No, we don't have cases. Well, we have the carburetor. We have the cylinder. We have some random parts just scattered around wherever, you know. And, like in the shed, we have some parts. In here, we have some parts. And so that one's, my dad still has some parts off that. And he used to sell. And then we have the MX100, which is still here. And that's basically it for that story. And, I would just say that my dad got an extremely good deal on those bikes. And he made some money on them. I won't tell you guys how much, but, it was pretty cool seeing those big old bikes. They were pretty cool. My dad riding them in the woods and stuff every now and then. They're pretty sweet. It's pretty fun to watch. We were going to vintage race the YZ, the 465 top end one, the 83. We were going to vintage race that at Wabash, but that race got canceled because it rained. We were really excited. My dad we were going to bring that one and the 84 Yz490 just in case. If the other one blew up or something, who knows. And we were really excited, and then it got canceled. We're like, oh crap. So that was pretty sad. But we were pretty excited for that. And I could probably got some really cool footage for you guys there. The Yz490 racing. That'd been pretty cool. But so that's basically the story of the Yz490s and cr480s that we have that you guys are probably wondering. I saw some comments on YouTube saying, where did the Yz490s go? And so yeah, my dad liked them. He said they're pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know what to say. But so yeah, so I guess just stay updated for other wonderful videos on our channel. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We're at like 313 subscribers, I think, from what I've last checked. And I want to hit 500 and eventually 1,000 so I can start getting like community posts and stuff. Start earning a little bit of money. And that'd be pretty awesome. That'd be pretty fun. More car videos on the way. We have the VR4, twin turbo, Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4, 33,000 miles. I have the Prelude. Hopefully I'll be getting that Prelude, that third gen Honda Prelude. 1991. But, yeah, so I guess thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and stay updated for other videos. And, yeah, just subscribe. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.